3, 2, 1, go!
Just about set for football now. It's U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Today, a good battle in the NFC. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings. Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson. It is the rookie Ryan Fitzgerald who gets this started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
On the ground is Mason, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
They'll put Addison in motion. On second down, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. They're going to work this down inside the 45. First and 10. A quick toss into the hands of Addison. Down the left sideline. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. First and goal. Mason. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. From a little further back, here's second and goal. Now McCarthy. Now screen set up from Mason.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Panthers led out by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Shaky rookie year, but the back end of his second year, Greg, very effective for the man who was the #1 overall pick out of Alabama in 2023.
When he was taken as the first overall pick in the draft a couple years ago, Mike, it certainly was not because of his physical stature. It was because of his mind. It was because of his processing ability. It was because of all the intangibles that they believed they saw in his days coming out of Alabama. Now, he's gotten some experience under his belt from a rookie year that had its ups and downs. He has all the talent in the world. Now he's got to go out and just capture it and make it happen.
From the 44 now, here's second and 4. From the gun, it's Young. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. time. It's a first down.
First down, Carolina.
Young hands it to Hubbard. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe if he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's the pistol snap to Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
A second down throw for Young.
At the 35.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Third down, they need 5.
Incomplete. Coverage by Byron Murphy.
Back to throw, Young. Check this down, that's Hubbard out of the backfield. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward, it's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. We are through 1. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 4th down coming up. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal.
54-yard attempt.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Panthers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Price now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Vikings offense ready to possess the football for the second time. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. It is 3rd and long. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down. This is taken at his own 30. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Panthers offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big play to kick off this drive. 36 yards. Here's a toss left side. It's Hubbard. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's Hubbard. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That's taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. On fourth down, on comes Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. That one is good. And the Panthers are back within one. It's 7-6.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. He'll run. This is Mason. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. A throw on the move is caught. A gain there of 11. It'll be a Vikings 1st down. To throw, it's McCarthy. We'll get this complete. It's Addison again.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
There's Jefferson, and that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Vikings 1st down.
Throwing again is McCarthy. He'll step up and run this. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A run. And here's Mason. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. The throw on the run is complete. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
To throw is McCarthy. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Riker now to add the extra point. The kick is good. The Vikings will take a 14-6 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Panthers offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back into the hands of Hubbard. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
Gain of 11 on the play. And the Panther 1st down.
On 1st down is Young. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Young moving to his right, taking off, and he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Young. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Panthers are back within 5. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Panthers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. Open man downfield is Lee Gett. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and the first down. A run with Hubbard. Finding room across midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Young. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Young. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try to run for it. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Bryce Young, touchdown, Panthers. They'll run. This is Mason. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
A run. And here's Mason. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Rolling right. He'll try to run for it. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
It's a gain of 18.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for the Vikings.
In motion, it's Jefferson.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the ground is Mason. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Eric Wilson on the tackle. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Open man downfield is Leggett. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Young hands it to Hubbard. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd down, Young. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
45, right. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll do so with 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing.
He gets free to the 20, and he will go all the way. Jordan Mason, touchdown Minnesota. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The Panthers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, Young. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Forced to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Young. Out to his right. He runs with it. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. 2nd and inches.
Ready.
18-yard line.
60 ready. 60 ready.
To throw is Young. He's got the 1st-round pick, Teteroa McMillan. And he'll take this one in. Teteroa McMillan Touchdown, Carolina. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Price now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive, which starts with first down. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You certainly don't want to be wasting downs at this stage of the game, but with nothing open, I can't really blame him. There was really nowhere to go with the ball. You don't want to start throwing into tight coverage, and he just has to simply throw that one away.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Panthers offense headed back to take over once more. We're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with first and 10. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. All three timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 32-yard line.
Hubbard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. This is first and 10. They'll run. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
First and goal, Carolina.
They'll run with Hubbard. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Ready. 33, yellow. Blue, black. Hey, green.
One more time, it's Hubbard. And he'll go down, back at the 4-yard line. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal.
Black, 95. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Price now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's first down. Here we go. One final play. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. A bit of a surprise, this one on paper. You figure this would have been a difficult assignment, trying to win away from home against a team of this caliber. No problems, though. They find a way to get it done. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.